In last week's episode, after diving in crocodile-infested waters, I made it to the Driftwood Lodge, continuing my Solomon Island adventure. After settling in, we got stuck into some insane diving, with myself managing to tick off my first Dogtooth Tuna. A very special moment in my spearfishing journey, and I got to share this with special people in a very special part of the world. A truly incredible place. In this week's episode, follow along as I continue the Solomon Island adventure, exploring more pristine reefs, more pristine forests on land, meeting more awesome people, such an epic place, and plenty of action to come. So sit back and enjoy. Cheers. Okay, so day after the Sabbath. We had a nice chill day yesterday evening. As usual, eating fresh fish, beautifully cooked local salads made out of all sorts of random plants and stuff. Just feeling very healthy here. The whole gut settled down. Absolutely no processed junk for a few weeks. Instant huge difference. It's awesome. This place is absolutely alive. So I'm going for a cruise. Gonna walk along to the other villages here across the river and see what the local life's doing. Yeah, go for an explore. It's just an amazing place, amazing coastline, all the lush forest. Goes straight to the reef edge, and then just another 5 meters off it just drops off into the depths, like super deep water. It's a crazy place.
Weed and things like that.
Just met a friendly local. Kyoto, eh?
And Kyoto, yeah.
Kyoto.
Yeah.
He's showing me his house, and yeah, he's not far off the water. Oh, you're just building it now?
Yeah.
Now it's under construction. Very cool, these beautiful native timbers. And there's the ocean. Nice spot, bro. So friendly, all the people here. That's just awesome. Just spent about half an hour chatting, trying to set me up with one of the local women. It's all on here, yeah. Look at this. Private little beach overlooking the lagoon. Absolutely stunning place. Keep cruising, see what else we can find, who else we can meet in this village. All the old boys still using their wooden canoes. It's just awesome. Dug up canoes. Morning. Hello, hello, hello. I spent the morning walking along this beautiful piece of coastline in between villages, all very well maintained, well kept, beautiful oceanside. Looked like everyone was fishing for the family, boats and fishing nets and fishing gear everywhere. Truly stunning part of the world. All backdropped onto lush, beautiful forest. A mother and daughter here, out on the reef's edge, throwing a few lines in, catching the daily fish for dinner, lunch. Pretty cool to see. Living off the land, living the simple life. Everyone I met was happy with life. What you doing today?
Huh?
What are you doing today?
Fishing.
Fishing?
Fish.
What have you caught?
Small fish
Oh,
from Reef.
garfish, eh?
Yes.
It's a nice one. Good colour. Beautiful. And these ones, nice. All fresh fish is nice, eh?
So one. Mamula small. Yes, mamula.
Something's cooking in here. What do we got?
Yeah, I'm Bruno.
Bruno,
Yeah.
nice to meet you. Oliver.
Oliver. You from
New Zealand.
New Zealand? Oh! New Zealand.
What's in here, man?
The rice.
Rice.
Yeah.
And with some rice and fish for lunch.
Yeah. And this one is...
What else do you got? Oh yeah, it's a root vegetable or something.
This is tapioca. And
Oh,
this is
tapioca.
Potato.
Oh, sweet potato.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we call it kumara.
Kumara, yeah.
Yeah, you know the kumara.
Yeah. Oh, Oliver.
Ah, nice kitchen. Good view.
Yeah,
Good view.
Alright mate, take a seat, alright. Well, get him in. See if we can flog him in the water.
Go.
Time and time again, we would sink down, hitting that 15, 20, 25 metre mark, and sit patiently, waiting to draw any bait fish in as they became more comfortable around you, and then, hopefully, after time, the big pelagic fish would follow. Our main targets, Dogtooth Tuna and Spanish Mackerel. I'm sitting here, patiently, trying not to move much, and just lure in the fish. After about 1 minute 30, that was when the magic started to happen, and fish would come in for a closer look. I spot a nice coral trout, 5 meters in front of me. Slowly stretch out, it sees me, takes off, take a pot shot, but miss. Being a good buddy diver, Matt instantly dives down, thinking I've got a shot into a dogtooth tuna or help free whatever I've shot.
Thanks, bro. False alarm, just a missed trout. A couple came in though, yeah, thanks for that.
Time and time again, we would sink down to the hot spot where all the bait fish were hanging. You can see all these fusiliers here. A very good sign that you're in the right spot, a pressure point, somewhere where there would be dogtooth tuna, always the main target. I sink down here. It's such a beautiful deep drop off around these coastlines. You can just keep crawling your way down with your hands a few meters at a time, and before you know it, you're at 20 to 25 meters. However, it wasn't firing in the spot, so we moved on. We didn't have time on our side. As you can see, the water column getting very dark here as the sun was setting. However, this is prime time for pelagics to start hunting these reefs. A huge school of milkfish come through, milkies. I stretch out for the biggest fish I can see and somehow miss, absolutely gutted. But I'm back down on the reef and I've got one last chance before we get back on the boat. And then suddenly, a school of GTs come through. I know I need a good shot on one of these fish, otherwise the shark's gonna steal it. I hang there patiently, wait for the right moment, stretch out, and nail this fish right through the spine. Perfect. I won't be sharing this with the sharks. Lights out for this fish. A good spine shot, immobilizing the fish for an easy kill.
Oh well, bit tougher dive today, pretty rough conditions, a bit more murky underwater. Matt's shot a Spanish mackerel, just a bit high though, ripped off unfortunately. Boys got a jobfish, what else did they get? Small coral trout, so a few species. I managed to get this nice wee GT just on second to last dive there, so yeah, happy as. We'll just quickly fillet this up. Yeah, probably cook that up for tomorrow. Time for a cold beer.
Another beautiful sunrise in the Solomon Islands as the sun crept up over the horizon, shining light on the driftwood lodge and the surrounding bush. It was time for a beautiful breakfast, a day of relaxation. Then, as every other day, we prepare and head off spearfishing in the afternoon, targeting the last few hours of light, the best time to be spearfishing. We tried out another spot this day, out on a different point, same island, same techniques, sinking down this steep reef drop off, one huge breath hold and holding as long as you can down the bottom around that 20 metre mark, hoping for something to swim by amongst the bait schools. Matt gets 2 chicken fish, they call them, pongu, in one shot here, a staple fish of the locals. A beautiful ray glides past. Geordie sinks down once again. You can see how steep the drop off is on the reef here. Amazing place. Once again I'm down, hanging on, trying to find a nice spot, searching for a predator.
I couldn't find a good ledge. It's real steep there, eh?
Back up this way.
Yeah.
What about up this corner here? Just a moment. That corner's not much going on, but just around the other, where the other reef is that comes out there. I don't know what the way to go.
With nothing much happening at the last spot, we'll make a group decision and move on to another point, hopefully catching some more current, hopefully more active. Same tricks, sinking down, laying still, letting the fish come in, hoping for something this time. Big shark cruises into frame, top right. We've got bait fish, we've got fusiliers, small trevally. It's looking much better. Look how close we are to the land. How cool is this? Visibility's looking better. We've got a little bit more light entering the water column, making it easier to see further down into the distance where the large fish are hanging. Spot a mangrove jack tucked down into this crevice, so sink down, slowly pull myself around this coral reef, stretch out, and I can't believe it, I've missed another fish. Couple of easy shots. Nice big turtle swims by. It's all looking pretty good. A few missed opportunities, but the lungs have warmed up. I'm feeling good, so take a very, very nice breathe up on the surface, sink down, creep down this reef, and it is alive. I'm feeling good. I've got a very good breath hold, and the bait fish are just swarming around. It's insane. There has to be something coming in here. Just sit patiently, sit tight. See something out in the distance, maybe a dogtooth tuna, and then I notice down below some nice fish coming in. Spanish mackerel, awesome. Sink down to meet the fish, stretch out and take an awesome shot right through the head. It's almost a stone shot. The fish is definitely injured, luckily, as there's a grey reef shark right behind it, waiting to steal my catch. I managed to drag it up. The boys are waiting, they're ready for a second shot if needed, but it's all good. It's a nice Spanish mackerel. Such a fun fish to hunt and such a tasty, tasty fish to eat.
I know.
Yeah, bro.
Sick.
Woo!
Got a knife.
Let's go.
The sharks were right below.
mate,
I thought I need a good shot. I need a good shot.
I was on security for you, man. I'm coming in.
Woo! Hey, Spanish. I'm chucking. Sweet. Fishy, bro. Yeah, crazy.
As the afternoon went on, the net sun started to set. As usual, it started to get more and more fishy. Diving down onto these reefs, there were just schools of fish, unbelievable. Matt had shot 3 doggies. Unfortunately, they all got vaporized by the hungry sharks down below. So we were keen to get down and have our chance at a doggy, but we weren't optimistic. It was very sharky this day. And it's just insane. So fishy. All these chicken fish, good eating. But the target today was large pelagics. Huge schools of fusiliers here, amazing. Very, very good signs.
Mental here.
See those silkies?
Yeah.
Fuck, this is crazy.
Yeah, I saw him go straight past you. I was going to dive on him, and then you dive on him, like, oh, let him have it.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I was speeding up. I was just like, sure, go.
Geordie gets a good shot into a GT on the reef below. Unfortunately, the fish rips off and it's swimming away injured, bleeding out. I have to secure this fish, get a second shot. I duck dive down and start swimming towards the fish. You can see the blood trail, it's pretty injured. Stretch out and get a shot through, securing the GT. And once again you can see the hungry sharks in the background. Ready again to steal our catch.
Teamwork. Oh.
Looking back down, the GT looked dead, looked done for. But never count these fish out, and it suddenly kicks into life, not happy with the spear right through its gill plate, and it takes off again. Not a huge GT, but big enough. These are very powerful fish. Screams off down to the reef. Getting worried now. I really don't want to lose it to the sharks after all this, but they're not hanging around, and I just need to play this fish carefully and not have a spear rip out for a second time. The fish runs and runs and runs. I can't believe it. But finally, I slowly winch it to the surface and we land the fish.
Holy shit, what another one. Nice. Sweet.
With that sun setting, we've only got a few minutes left. It's getting darker and darker. I'm back down on the reef edge drop off. It's still full of fish. Beautifully lit up bait fish with the yellow stripes. All sorts of species milling around. Up and down. And I'm on my last dive here. Last breath hold. It's super dark. Midnight snapper in front. The pongu, all sorts of fish. And then the sharks come rolling in. They've tasted blood, tasted the doggy that Matt spared, and they seem worked up, agitated, and very hesitant to shoot anything. I'm on my way up to the surface, and these sharks are starting to charge me for no reason. Decide to call it a day. That's us.
Sharks aren't happy, bro. Three of them just covering up for no reason. I didn't want to shoot anything, eh? Yeah, I was like, there was some nice midnight snapping shot. I'm like, oh, there's no point.
Picking boxers, mate. Look at Spanish. Oh, you can box. Ollie's he's floundering around. Let's get this on video. Look at the pro. That's the vermiculated, so the lines that come through the face. That's beautiful. Makes it vermiculated. Yeah, where the common trout's more spotty like that.
Okay, I haven't seen one of these yet, actually. Very cool.
But these are our common trout here. They're the most common trout we have.
Oh yes. Spectacle.
It's a spectacle.
Almost like a testicle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, another successful dive. Really? They're down deep. Did you see some?
I have a try. Ripped up.
Oh, okay. Another nice Spanish and a few GTs. Well, there was another GT, but it's
Already gone.
up in the house. All right, let's go eat. And then we've got a lovely walk back to the lodge through this bush. I think we're gonna have some doggy sashimi from the fish yesterday. Well, that's what I'm gonna have for dinner anyways. Sport for choice here. The ladies cook up the most beautiful fresh dinners. Heaps of local ingredients. Of course, fresh fish generally. But yeah, absolutely nothing to complain about food-wise.
I know you're recording there.
Prepping the barbecue. And we're going to have some beautiful Spanish mackerel and looks like some coral trout. Yum. Oh, that's the Spanish.
Yeah.
Yum. And so what's all this?
The
Doggy.
and the coral.
Oh, yum, yum, yum. Delicious. Dogtooth tuna, Spanish mackerel and coral trout going on the barbecue. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a feast. Oh yeah. Once again, as with every evening at the Driftwood Lodge, we would feast on the day's catch, cooked up beautifully by the ladies with fresh, locally sourced vegetables, then relax, unwind, and prepare to do it all again the next day. Another episode in the Solomon Island adventure done and dusted, once again meeting fresh, friendly new faces, exploring underwater, on land, pushing my limits, pushing my capabilities, just enjoying life to the fullest. I hope this episode has inspired a few of you to get into this awesome sport that is freediving and spearfishing. If you liked the video, feel free to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more. Both of those things really help out the channel. Share it around if you want to. If you want to support the channel,
primalpursuit.co.nz. Here you'll find some of my Primal Pursuit merch, help fund these adventures. Other than that, cheers for watching, and I'll see you on the next Primal Pursuit adventure. Cheers.